here's the leg. Here is the end piece we made earlier in the video. With all these chamfers on them, we can then join those up with the chamfers on the leg and create a nice V-groove for the weld to sit. And then I've also decided I'm going to have the nut on the outside like that. There's no actual reason in my mind why you would have it inside in the first place. My worry is if over time there's wear on the welds and they come loose or whatever, I'd quite like access to it to be able to rectify any issues. So I'm going to go with putting them on the outside. If you're doing it, obviously you can do it wherever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. That's going on the outside and we're going to weld those on right now. So that's the feet attached to the legs. The next thing to do is going to be attach these legs to the frame we've made that's underneath. So where we've got the connection on there, that's basically where these legs are going to sit. So once we have cleaned these up, we'll be able to attach these to the frame. And when we get to that point, I'll show you how to square these up. So we've got our legs, we want to stick them on this frame. What we want to do, obviously make sure they are square in both directions. Now I haven't got one of these welding squares that people seem to have on all the videos. So what am I going to do about it? Well. These are offcuts from our big panel saw at the old workshop. I can put one here, one on the other side, clamp these up with the sash clamps and make this a square attachment. So that's what we're going to do now. If you haven't got the welding clamps that you need, then find something that you know is square and use that as your clamp. And I'm pretty confident that these legs have gone on perfectly square. So we've done everything except for these, which are what I would call stretchers. These are going to be a shelf support and they'll run 100mm up, and then inside this area here we can lay either a bit of plywood or some metal grid or something like that just to create a shelf. That's the frame done as far as it goes welding wise. A few little minor bits to do, nothing too remedial, it's all gone pretty well. So you can see we've got this top intermediate section to support the water table that's going to go on there, and then this bottom section with these table stretchers in, which are basically going to be a shelf support. We'll either put in a nice thick ply top on there, or we can put in some intermediates in here to support whatever we put on top. I'd quite like it to be a balcony mesh style floor in there for a shelf. Anyway, on to the next bit.